Dorsey. Offline with his three. It's a 5-point game. 16 feet away, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here.
Buries the long-range jumper. Dorsey's got 8 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's dribbling. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Petrovic. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Got that one up quick. And that's 13 points for Freak.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes it to Campbell. Now Dorsey. And he just worked New York in that last game. That's good.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for them.
The Hawks trail by 9. Outside, Davis. They get it again. Stribbler takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time, and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get over, he didn't finish the shot.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
They haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
A shot by Dorsey, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
This one for 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
While we have a break, the Hawks shooting 43% from the floor. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Dorsey passes to Shelton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Davis. Off target at the rim. Toronto leading by 13. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Mills. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
They're very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The Hawks trail by 13. And the pass to Petrovic. Just his first attempt, and that one's good. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Dorsey passes to Shelton. Inside, the 9-foot shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
It's Davis with the drive. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Raptors leading by 15. Here's Mills, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Davis, covered by Mills. And that one's good by Petrovic.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
For Toronto, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Dorsey, and he connects with the jumper. Dorsey's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Outside, Davis. 14 feet away. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Toronto. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. Have been outstanding. And, of course, Atlanta just way behind.
And when I look at Toronto, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly fine for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
They set the pick. Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Dorsey. Here's Fultz. Offline with his 3. Raptors leading by 17. Pass to Shelton to the wing right side. There's the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Here's Fultz.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Davis with the bucket.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Passes it to McKinney. The feed now to Dorsey. Beyond the arc. Good on the shot. Dorsey's got 32 points in the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And Davis puts it in. Raptors leading by 18. Here's Dorsey. 32 points in the game. That 3 off the mark. It's Davis with the drive. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Shots good by Mills.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Hawks trail by 20. Davis, the pass to Petrovic. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
That's a wall.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's off to Utah from after this game as they take on the Jazz. Here's Dorsey. That three off the mark. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting one of 5 attempts. And Davis wide open. He shoots. That one's good from the corner. Davis has got 11 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Petrovic. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Hawks trail by 16. And that one's good. Petrovic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Feeds it to Mills. Now Dorsey. Puts it up. Jump shot is good that time. Dorsey's got 34 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
5 on the clock. The pass to Petrovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Right wing. Here's Dorsey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dorsey's got 37. Here's Petrovic. 11 points in the game. To the inside. It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 13 points for Davis.
The number it really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new.
So as we conclude,
Fuller. I want everyone here in the Canada Center to get on up and cheer on.
welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Dorsey in at point guard. Also Campbell out there. And it's Mills in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Davis in the corner. "16 feet away. That doesn't go either for Davis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
On the wing, Davis. Indiana gets it back. 90 seconds now into the second half.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Dorsey from outside off the mark.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Petrovic. He's guarded by Dorsey. Here's Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. With a break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And Dorsey kicks to Mills. Puts up a 3. Shot.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at the Raptors, they've been playing at a high level. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, I just can't wait.
Oh, that star-spangled banner.
Nice clean game, huh?
Second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well, and his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Puts it up off the inbound. The shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And here's Jennings following the three-pointer by Freak. Carson passes to Wall. Three-pointer. Shot no good. Excellent D that time from Dorsey. Beyond the arc. They get it back. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Red. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Here's Dorsey.
Stick it to Mike.
The pass to Campbell. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow it. Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Here's Wong. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dishes it to Dorsey. The tray, and again, Toronto with the triple.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now, here is Red. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. They set the pick. Oh, one here, Jennings as he lets it fly. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Out to the wing. Down low. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Here's Dorsey. Raptors get it back. Jazz trail by 3. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. Dorsey's got 16.
The defense a step slow. You can
So they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here is Red. Here's Wong. Off with the layup.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Dorsey. Off target from outside. Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. No good from outside.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's good.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And while we got a chance, we'll get some numbers for Jennings. Tops in first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
That shot wide open. 19 points for Freak.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
By himself.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. From the corner. No luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Takes a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
So it's the Jazz now. Down by 12. Wong, covered by Dorsey. Here's Carson. Clock is at 3. No good again that time. Out to the right wing. Campbell kicks to Dorsey. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Jazz trail by 9. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Ellis. And it's Carson in at the 2 guard.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
To the middle, Dorsey, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Carson. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Carson's got 6 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Carson. 6 points for him. Pass to May. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Jennings can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that goal.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Campbell, he's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. There's the screen. Red kicks to Carson. Here's the teardrop. Raptors leading by 14. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He finished with 45 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Basket here would do a lot for their confidence. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Timeout.
Start it.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings. And guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Indiana, just way behind.
And I think for Toronto, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
Well, there was never a question about the talent. I mean, they've got enough of that. It was just a matter of if they could get the most out of it.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Screen by Ellis. Doubled by Dorsey. Ellis the pass to Carson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Red misses. Raptors leading by 17. Now Dorsey. Last time 45 points for him. Shelton passes to Mills to the middle. Here's Dorsey. Can't connect from long distance. Jazz have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the foul called up. On Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's the risky run.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Toronto. Here's Wong. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Here's the screen. Pass to Dorsey. The 3, and he gets it to go. Dorsey's got 40 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Knocks it loose. Fast break Toronto. Goes up. I mean, just beautiful. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
It's hauled in by Dorsey.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big... Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Here's Wong. And through one half, it... Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Dorsey in at point guard. Also Campbell out there. And it's Mills in at the 3 spot. Campbell's shot's good. He has 6.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
There's a good screen. Jennings kicks to Red. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Feeds it to Dorsey. Pass to Campbell. The dish to Dorsey. Launches a 3. Jennings with the rebound. Utah shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Mills dishes to Dorsey. A 3-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They set the pick. And there's the feed to Jennings. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jennings has got 8 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Move the ball.
The pass to Campbell. He kicks it to Dorsey. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Jennings. He's got 8 points and also a block shot.
And he makes both free throws. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nice ball movement by Utah. On deep. Can't hit. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he gets the bucket. Dorsey's got 47 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. The Jazz have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Ozat. Another miss by Utah.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Wong. He's guarded by Dorsey. Red against Campbell. Here's Wong. Nailed from three-point land. 14 points for him.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
Points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistent.
Carson kicks to Jennings. Ripped away. McKinney passes to Dorsey. Mills in the corner. Passes it to McKinney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Yes.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now, here is Red. He's covered closely, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. To the paint. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's Carson. Another miss by Utah.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Rice. They set the screen. Here's Carson. He's got 6. Looking to end his cold spell, and the shot is good. Carson's got 8. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. To the wing right side. Here's McKnight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Here's Carson. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Red, and he gets the bucket. Red's got 7 points in the game.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Raptors moving the ball around. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Carson kicks the Ellis and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
What a stellar outing in this one for Rain Man. He has 50 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
And Utah making a change here. Mays checked in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the And 2 shots coming up.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA rankings. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Raptors have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Jazz shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Popovich. Kicks it to Red. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Raptors ball.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Kings. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Jazz. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And seeing where Utah is, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
For sure. I mean, it's certainly not a sure thing at this point. They've got work to do yet.
And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And that one's good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
He was all alone on that one.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Dorsey. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Now the pass to Little. Inside. Dorsey, that's good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Carson banked in off the glass. Carson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
A minute 42 left in the third. Tries to keep it alive. To the wing on the left. Here's McKnight. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He has 5.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Carson. Rejected by Dorsey. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Campbell's checked in. .106 left to play in the third. Nice ball movement by Utah. May passes to Long. Another miss by Utah.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely